Okay, guys, so I will share my screen, and today our second lecture.
Hello,
Hello,
my name is Ahad.
Ahad. Nice to meet you, Ahad. My name is Kirilo, and we're ready to go. So, guys, today we will talk about attacking and capturing. So, this is important theme in chess because during game, we will attack opponent pieces, he will attack our pieces, and if he will play not attentive, we can capture his piece or trade. So that's why we need to do not miss this chance and attack properly. So first of all, we'll take a look on our pieces. So you remember, guys, that our rooks can make a move by files and by rank, so by straight lines only. So then there is no make sense to bring this rook on the same line if it's not protected. And here our rook attacked lots of squares until this knight. So we attack this knight as well, and till this bishop. So we cannot attack h3, and we cannot attack c7, we can attack c8. But after our capture, so if this piece is unprotected, then we can capture, and then we will open more space for our rook. So now we can attack whole c file and whole 6 rank. So in total, there is 14 squares able to attack right now. So very important, do not lose your piece and calculate how many attackers and how many defenders. For example, here bishop will attack just once for rook, and if there is no defenders, then he can just take this rook, and then he will able to attack even more squares. So now he's even more active than was before. The same here. This bishop will able to attack c3, but he cannot take knight for now. So then he need to take rook first, and then he will able to attack next piece. So we cannot jump through, just knight can jump over pieces. Yeah, but other pieces need to use their normal ways, normal lines. So then we will take this rook if it's unprotected, and then we'll attack this knight as well. If it's so here just example, yeah, of unprotected pieces. So we have one attack, and if there is 0 defenders, then we can take it. If there is one attack, one defender, then it's well protected. So then there does not make sense to take this piece. So there's also one attacker, 0 defenders, one attack, and 0 defenders. Here we have our own piece between our attacking piece. So then we cannot attack through the piece. So we need to move this knight out of this diagonally, and then bishop will attack rook. The same here, we cannot attack knight through the king. So we need to move him away on f4, h4, h6, and then we'll attack this knight. And here also we need to move knight away, and then rook will attack the queen. If it's the same color pieces, yeah, then we can just take this piece first and then attack another one. Also take this bishop and attack next one. And here rook can take unprotected piece. So unprotected piece, it's every time its weakness. So that's why we need to look attentive and protect your own pieces and capture just unprotected opponent's pieces. Here, our knight stay in center, and he will attack 8 squares, 8 squares in total, but one square just here is rook, so he's just protect this rook. But in total, we have 8 available squares, so he can attack and protect 8 squares around. So it means that knight in center is very very active piece. And here also our knight can still have 4 available moves and 3 captures. So in center, our pieces are very active. But if we will place him in the corner, then just 2 available moves. So we can take the queen and we can move on b3. So we have very different value for our pieces if it's in center or on the edge of the board or in the corner. That's why one of the main principles is develop your pieces faster and on central squares or close to center. And here we have queen against rook. So white will looking way how to attack this rook. And we can make it by diagonally. So queen d4, and we'll attack this rook by diagonally. But it's not make sense to attack by file or by rank, because then just rook will capture, right? So then it's just sacrifice, so we will lose our piece. So when you have queen, you need to attack by diagonally your opponent's rook. If you will attack bishop, then you need to attack by file or by rank, because if you will attack bishop by diagonally, he will just take your queen. Like here, for example, if knight e4, it's safety way for attacking the rook, but if we will choose knight e5, then it's wrong because bishop can take it our knight. So knight e5 it's wrong because this square is under attack. So then bishop e5 and we will lose the piece. So also looking like very simple position, but we have at least 2 options and one of them it's wrong, one is correct. So that's why in every position you need to take a look attentive and try to find all available moves in this position and compare which one is better. So if you will compare, if you will not play too fast, you will find why it's different, because it's looking in first opinion looking like, oh, it's simple, but if you will play immediately knight e5, yes, then you are down a knight. Then guys here, so white to move. What do you think? How we can attack the bishop here?
The bishop can attack here. Here. No. The king goes up here.
Just let me know which square. Look, we have files. So you see, we have A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, and we have numbers on left side. So just let me know where you want to move your queen. For example, queen on D5. So then it means you will go here, or queen F3. So you will go here. But make sure that you will attack bishop safely. So bishop will not able to take your queen.
The queen can go to d4.
D4, okay. Smith. Any ideas?
The queen could go to d7.
D7, okay. Yes, so it makes sense to attack bishop by file or by rank. So file, it's our vertical line here, and rank, it's our horizontal line. So if we will attack him by diagonally, then bishop will take it, your queen. So that's why not makes sense. Makes sense attack by diagonally your opponent's rook, then yes, but not bishop. That's why we need to choose between d7 or g3. G3 also available. So we need to attack by file or by rank if we talk about bishops. Bishops against queen. So queen d7. What about this position, guys? So black to move. Let's try to attack white rook.
He could go down to c2.
C2. Okay. Ahad.
She can go to C1.
C1. Okay. Yes. So not make sense to attack rook by straight line. So by file or by rank, because then he will take our queen. So then, yeah, makes sense attack by diagonally. So then we have choice between queen C1. This is correct. And another option, it's queen H6. So H6 or C1 just attack by diagonally. Right. So here you see we need to be very attentive. So make sure that your piece is not under attack, because then it doesn't make sense. You will lose your piece. So then makes sense attack rooks by diagonally and bishops by files or by ranks. What about this position, guys? Black to move, and let's try to attack white piece with black bishop.
Okay, you're going to go here, here, 2G. Wait, horse 2G, G5. Wait, what can go to G5? Black can go to G5.
G5. Okay, Smith, what do you think?
Black can go to B4.
B4. Okay, so two options, right? Okay. Smith, what do you think here?
He could go over to H4 and then down to E1.
Okay, so
then-
it's in two moves, right? What about
Yeah.
just one move? Try attack immediately.
B4.
What?
B4.
Okay, okay. Ahad.
Yeah.
So yeah, like Ahad said, we have two options, B4 and G5, right? But G5 is wrong because knight can take our bishop. So then, yeah, so we need to compare these two moves and find the better one. So bishop G5, just knight G5. So then, okay, bishop B4 looking safety. So then bishop B4. Okay, guys, then white to move. And let's try to attack black piece. Actually, black knight. Let's attack black knight.
Oh, I know. Go to B4.
Okay, B4, Smith. Yeah.
Go to C8.
C8. Okay, so we have two options, right? We have C8, B4. But if we will play B4, then bishop here. So bishop will able to take our rook. But and yeah, and C8 it's safety. So C8 will attack this knight and then he need to escape. So C8 is better, but we need to check both continuations. We have B4, we have C8. Take a look attentive, then you will find that probably it's not really safety here on B4. And if you will compare these two moves, you will able to find right solution. Okay, guys. So yeah, again, makes sense to attack by diagonally if you're attacking opponent rook by queen. And if it's bishop, then by straight line. So let's take a look at some examples. So guys, here, white to move. How we can attack black bishop? Okay, Smith.
He could go to D6.
Okay, D6. Ahad, what do you think?
D4.
D4, but we're here right now.
I mean A4.
A4, okay, yeah. Okay, guys, yes, so we have two options, A4, D6, and both, it's correct. Right, so D6 attacked by rank and A4 attacked by file. Okay, what about this one, black to move? Let's attack the white piece.
No, I can go here and then here. I can go here, here. D3.
Okay, Smith.
E6.
E6, okay. Perfect, yes, so we have two options, E6 and D3, and both it's correct, right, guys? What about this one, white to move?
What? The king can go to F5.
F5, okay. Smith.
Or he could go to E5.
E5, no, look, E5 and G5, it's under attack. So we have just F5 here. So that's why, yeah, make sure that like if you will play online, so you will not able to move this, to make this move. So computer will show you that it's not possible. But in real game, yeah, if you will play this move in tournament, then your opponent will protest against this move and will ask referee because it's not available move, and then probably you will lose 2 minutes from your time control. So that's why, yeah, make sure that you will just make right move, just available move here, just king f5. Okay, guys, then black to move. So black queen will attack white rook.
He could go up to C8.
C8, okay. Ahad.
You can go to C8.
C8. Okay, guys, but we just talked about this a few minutes ago. Look, queen C8, it's under attack. So he will just take your queen for free. So we need to attack rook by diagonally, guys. So this is our file, this is our ranks, and diagonally this is our lines here. Black square diagonals, white square diagonals.
F6.
F6. Right, Smith? Or yeah. So we can F6, we can play F6 or A1. Also will attack this rook. Right. So guys, be attentive. Also important in chess to check twice before you will make a move. So for example, you find queen f6, then before you will make, just check twice. Is it safety? Is it safety for your king, for your piece? So if you will check twice this move, you will find that actually he can take my queen. So then it's not good for me. So then probably you will change your mind and will make another move. But this is important because if we will play just first our idea, then it's usually it's not really good one. But queen f6, yeah, it's correct. Then black to move. How we can attack white rook?
Too big. Then you would have to go over.
B4.
B4,
Okay.
okay.
That's what I thought.
So B4, right, Smith? Or D4 is better.
You could go to D4 or D4 is what I would. What if
So we have two options, D4, B4. Which one is better in your opinion?
D4?
D4, actually no, look, D4 is under attack, so knight will capture it. So then B4, yeah, B4 it's also will attack this rook, but nobody can take this knight. So that's why, yeah, we have two options and we need to check attentive what will happen after knight D4 and then just capture, and what will happen after knight B4. Then looking like our knight safety here. Okay, guys, what about this one white to move? How we can attack black piece?
I'm going to do no. Do this. F6.
F6, okay. Smith, what is your idea?
A5.
Okay, so, but which one is better? Han,
A5.
A5 is better, right? Okay, we'll check right now.
A5 is probably better.
A5, okay, guys, yes. So F6 actually wrong because knight F6. So, but A5, yeah, A5 it's correct because it's safety for our bishop. Okay, good job. And here black to move. So black knight will try to attack white piece.
He could come to E4.
E4. Okay. Ahad.
F5.
F5. Okay. So this is our two options. And if E4, then bishop here. So bishop can take your knight. So then F5 is better. F5 it's safer for our knight. Okay, guys. And here, white to move. How we can attack black rook? So here, be attentive because it's two rooks and many chances to lose your queen.
Are we using the pawn or the queen?
No, just queen.
Okay.
Queen.
Just remember how we can attack a rook with queen.
Queen can go to A1.
Okay.
Oh, and you would hate to use it. What if you went?
So Smith, what do you think?
A1.
Okay, Ahad.
Oh no, that one. I think A1 is the only.
If you have the same answer,
I-
yeah, it's fine.
I do.
Yeah, so it's fine. Just do not looking for something else. There is nothing. There is just one right answer. So then it's A1. So do not be afraid to tell me the same answer because A1 here, and then we'll attack this rook. Okay, guys. And this one black to move. How we can attack white piece?
G3.
G3 here, bishop on G3.
E3.
E3, okay. Smith?
She could honestly go to. Then he would. Then she would attack. I think G3 is probably the best answer. Maybe.
E3, right? I mean,
Yeah, E3.
yeah, E3 and attack this bishop, right? So attack G3. Okay, guys, so there is E3 option or G1, also good to attack from this side. Okay, guys, and the last one in this chapter, white to move. So here it's a little bit trickier. So here you need to attack black piece, but make sure that you will not lose your piece.
And you have to go here, here, here. Remove.
don't know if this is good. What if H I H5?
E3.
H5 and E3. Okay. But why H5, Smith? You need to attack the piece. H5 looking like you will just move somewhere else, but there is no attack. Your bishop can attack by diagonally, right? So then at
Oh.
least G4. G4 you
That's
will
a-
attack. Yes, but if you will attack his knight like that, he can take your other bishops. That's why I told you that it's more trickier because our bishop is hanging. So there is one attack, 0 defender. So then we need to move bishop away and in the same time attack another knight. So bishop e3 and then we'll attack this one.
I was thinking that this is a queen.
Which one? Ah, on e2?
Yeah.
Okay, if it's queen, then yeah, you will attack knight. But yeah, be attentive, queen looking a little bit different. Okay, so then guys, look, we have another task. We need to make a road planner. So only white moves. You must get to the square with the cross on it in 2 moves. On the way, you may not go to unsafe squares and you may not capture anything. Choose the quickest road. So 2 moves and you need to bring your rook on G7. But make sure that bishop will not able to take your rook. You can send me. Sorry?
He could go to G4.
And then G7, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. Ahat, what do you think? Ahat.
E4, G7.
G4, G7, yeah? Okay. Okay, so we can move this way, and then we'll join G7. Right, but not make sense go on B7 because it's under attack. So B7, it's wrong. What about this position, guy? Next position, guys. Here, king. How king can join D6?
Hmm. He can go. He can't go up. In 2 moves?
Yeah.
Yeah.
G or he can go diagonal.
E5 and
E5 to
E5 and what?
E.
D6.
D6, okay. Smith.
Oh, that is E5, E6 is.
E5 and D6, yes. So this is the fastest way, right? E5, D6. What about this one? White to move. So white bishop need to join A5 in 2 moves.
That one. We get to A5. Yes. Go. He could. Oh no, that wouldn't work. Never mind. 2, that would be 3. I
E3. A5.
E5. Wait, what? E5.
C3, A5.
5.
Okay, Smith.
I only have a way in 3 moves.
We need in 2. Aha, why not bishop b6 first and then a5?
Queen will attack.
Okay, right. So that's why, yes, means we need to move on c3. So there's 2 options, b6 and a5, but b6 is not correct, and c3 and then a5, and then 2 moves. What about this one, guys? White to move. We need to join f7 with knight.
What? $75.
Seven.
E5.
e5, okay.
7. E5.
I
E5, 7F.
Okay, okay, I hear.
7. E5 or
e5 and f7, right?
yeah.
Okay, why why not g5? Why not knight g5 and then f7?
Blackbird will kill
Black will
Yeah, so then bishop will
exactly.
take it. Yeah, that's why we have 2 options and we need to compare and find the better one. So that's why e5 and f7. Okay, guys, let's take a look the last one, and then we'll yeah, let's take a look. Let's take a look this one. So why to move? How we can join h5 in 2 moves?
You could maybe go up to H3 and then up
Okay,
to
and then h5, right?
yeah,
Okay,
possibly.
Ahad.
Letter P. B1.
And then b1 here.
B1, H5.
So d1, yeah, not b1. So d1 and h5. This is yeah, the right solution, but h3 it's under attack. Smith, it's under attack, so f7 also under attack. F3 it's under attack, so you see this knight it's pretty well defender. So we need to join this one by diagonally. So and the fastest way is d1 and h5. Okay, guys, then let's take a look at this one. So here we need to use our 3 pieces. We need to place these 3 pieces on these squares, on gray squares, and we need to place him that way that they will attack these squares. So 1 time B2, 1 time C2. For example, so we know that might be somebody must to attack B2 once. So it might be knight from C4 or it might be bishop from B2. But then might be one attack here on C2. Who can attack C2? Only a piece from this square. So here might be rook. Rook will attack once C2, and then bishop will attack once on B2. And then knight will just place here. He's fine. So that's why you need to place your pieces in that way that they will attack this. So sometimes it might be 2. So then it would be 2 attacks. So here just 1. So bishop will attack B2, rook will attack C2. And let's take a look at this one. So we have 3 squares, 3 pieces, and 1 time we need to attack B4 and 1 H7. So you can send me in chat. You can send me in chat your answer. So for example, knight F1 or bishop F6 and rook B7, for example. So just send me in chat that we can check properly.
The bishop would be at B7.
Okay, what about knight and rook?
Knight.
So let's bring bishop B7, then.
Or not the bishop, the rook. The
Rook, okay.
The horse will go on F6.
F6, let's try. And bishop here, right?
Yeah.
But then we have 2 attacks on H7, look. Knight and rook will attack. And we need just 1. But there's 2, so that's wrong. How we can fix this position? Maybe we need just switch 2 pieces. So if it's 2 attacks here, it's too much. Then bring it back. Bring it on the F1 and this one. So just switch your knight and bishop, and then it's fine.
How does that work?
Okay, guys. What about this one? So 1 attack on A7, 1 attack on H7, and again 3 pieces: knight, bishop, and rook.
The rook would be A5.
A5, then
The bishop would be B8.
B8, and knight G1, G8, right? But then again, we have 1 and 2 attackers. So here 2, and here 0, but we need 1. So we need to switch pieces.
Switch with the bishop and the knight.
Bishop and knight. Then we have 1 attack and then 1 attack. Okay, right. What about this one, guys? So we have 2 attackers here and 0 on G8. So send me in chat, guys, if you know how to use chat. So just send me in chat.
H4.
Yeah. Which piece?
Horse. You have to put horse on H4.
Okay. Then
Okay, so the bishop would go on E7.
okay. And rook C5, right?
Yeah.
So knight here, bishop here, rook here. So rook and knight will attack F5 2 times and 0 here. So good job, guys. Right. Okay, then here we have 2 attacks on C6 and A6.
The knight. The knight would go on B8.
Okay.
Then the rook would go on A4.
Mhm.
And then the bishop on E4.
Okay. Do you agree, Ahat? Is that correct? Knight B8, rook A4, bishop E4. Knight B4, rook A4, bishop A4. Is it correct, Ahat?
Yeah.
Yeah, because we have 2 attacks from both on both squares. Okay, guys, let's take a look this one. So we have 2 attacks on F3 and 0 on H2.
The
Castle on F. Castle on 6.
Who is on F6?
Castle on F.
F6. Okay, then
the rook would, oh, he already said that. The knight would be on
D2.
E2. And
okay. And bishop on G3, right?
yeah.
So rook here, knight here, bishop here, but then bishop will attack H2. And this might be
Switch the knight and the bishop, or
but then not enough attacks against F3, just 1 attack.
then the rook and the bishop and the knight then.
Yeah, so we can like that, but also just 1 attack here.
Then the bishop and the knight.
Yeah, so bishop and knight. Right, so then we have 2 attacks here and 0 here. Okay, guys, good job. Then so let's take a look this one. So here it's white to move, and we need to join H7, but there is more pieces than in previous chapter. So then it's 2 pieces, so there is less available safety squares. So then it's a little bit more harder than in previous chapter. But anyway, white to move and try to join H7. But you have enough of moves. You have 4. You have 5 or more moves.
Oh, okay.
So you need to move. You need to make at least 5 moves and join H7. But the most important, do not lose your piece.
D2 to H2.
D2.
D2, H2. D2 is under attack. Look, D2 immediately your bishop will take your piece.
B1.
Then
D1, H1.
H1 also under attack. Look.
B1.
So no rush, no rush. Take your time, but find the safety road. It's the most important. Even if you will find faster or longer, it's okay, but just make sure that it's faster, that it's safety for your piece. Sorry.
D3, H3.
D3, H3, and then H7, yeah? Okay, so 3 moves. So then you can, yeah, you can lose some tempos. But yeah, okay, at least it's safety, okay.
D8 and then H8 to the
D8 is under attack, look. Bishop can eat your rook. So queen and bishop, you see, they will attack lots of squares around, so it's a little bit more harder, but there is still lots of available continuations. So for example, we can move b4, we can move b8, we can move h8, and then h7. So this is 4 moves. We can move like heads, say that here and here, but it's only 3 moves. But this is safety, so at least it's safety. And yeah, just safety, just find safety squares. So for example, b4, b2, I mean, yeah, even b3, h3, and h7. So we have lots of available continuations here. Okay, guys, what about this one? So white to move.
white.
And let's join h1 at least in 5 moves.
Oh, he could go to 3F and then down to H1.
No, queen will take it.
Oh.
Ahad, any ideas?
I have one more maybe.
Okay.
He could go to up to A6 and then to C8 down to G4 and then H3 and then F1. Oh wait, that one.
Not F1, G2, yeah?
Yeah.
G2
Yeah.
and H3. But C8 is under attack, look. So A6 is fine, but C8 is already under attack. So guys, look, so we need to join this diagonally. So then you need to looking for safety square on this diagonally. So it's D5, safety, and C6. So we need to join one of these two squares, and then we will able to join H1. So how we can join D5 or C6?
He could go to A6 and then B7 and then down to the
B7 is under attack. Look, knight on D6, controlling B7. Ahat, any ideas? No? Look, guys, so we need to join D5. D5 we can join from, for example, B3. How we can join B3?
B3. We could go to join B3. We could go to C4 and then down to B3.
C4, look, there's two attackers. Knight and queen. So make sure that you will not lose your piece.
Not really sure.
We can join from D1, guys. So D1, B3, D5, and we need at least 5 moves. We're done with 3, so we can make move C6, for example, and then H1, and then 5 moves, and we are done. So here you see the most important is just do not lose your piece. So for example, you found bishop f3 and make
H5,
double.
E8.
Huh?
H5, E8.
So if you found, for example, f3 here, you need just make double check. Is it safety for your piece? And it's not, you see. So just this one, it's important right now. Just do not lose your pieces for free. But yeah, you need just practice. You need just play a little bit, yeah, and step by step you will improve this one. Yeah, but yeah, for now, guys, that's it. So we're done with attacking for today, and next Saturday we'll start new chapter. So we'll see you guys next Saturday.
Thank you.
You're very welcome, guys. See you next week.
Bye.
See you. Bye.
Nice to meet you, Smith.
You too.
Thank you very much. Nice to meet you.